The alleged hired gunman in a number of deadly shootings across the Las Vegas Valley is now facing new charges. But now we're learning more about the man who allegedly instigated those shootings.
8 News Now reporter James Schaefer uncovering new details about the mastermind in this criminal enterprise and who is accused of killing him earlier this year. James.
And Denise, even though he didn't pull the trigger, 41-year-old Carl Chester was considered by Metro Police to have been behind each of these 4 shootings. But tonight, we're asking, who was Carl Chester and what was his criminal enterprise?
As we continued to build our case against Mr. Coleman, we learned of another individual identified as Carl Chester.
Metro Police revealing details surrounding 4 deadly shootings now connected to an alleged hired gun, Michael Coleman. Detectives touching on a motive by mentioning the man they think was behind the whole thing, Carl Chester, who took in money from fraudulent government checks.
His associates defrauded the government of numerous Paycheck Protection Program loans, better known as PPP loans.
The scheme was for an individual to get a lead on a government loan under false information and give the head of the criminal enterprise a cut. However, police say Chester was shot and killed, and now we know which scene is connected to his murder. On May 18th, Metro Police responded to a shooting right by this trampoline center near Buffalo and Cheyenne. Officers finding a juvenile injured in the business and a man lying in the street, later identified as Carl Chester. Another man identified as Chester's brother was taken to the hospital shortly thereafter with a gunshot wound to the chest. Police say the family of the victim was attending a birthday party at the business where they were ambushed while leaving. The juvenile and Chester's brother shot while Chester got into a fistfight before he was hit by a car and shot several times. Police arresting 29-year-old Kevion Glenn, who faced charges related to the shooting. Police noting Chester's death was retaliatory in nature, but Chester's death recontextualizing the shooting scene from earlier this year, another crime in the web of an alleged criminal enterprise. Now, Chester also served time previously with the alleged hitman Michael Coleman. They, along with a third individual, served time in federal custody on gang-related charges. Brian?
James, thank you. Coleman was released from prison more than a decade ago, but later violated the terms of his release and ordered back to prison. Records show he was once again released in 2017.